Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of Bullshit. And on today's show, we've got, I think, a company we've never had on the show before. This is from JML, and this is what they're calling the artificial stew pork flavor noodles. So there you go. This is the package you're looking for in stores. Buyer beware. There are no cooking instructions in English on here. Everything is of some Asian kanji characters. Can't read anything on here. Have no idea. I hope there's some sort of fill line inside this bucket so we know how much water to pour in here. Have no idea what we're going to find when we crack this open. Let's do that. Let's get the plastic wrap off here and we'll crack it open and we'll take a peek and see what we're going to be dealing with. We're going to be playing this one by ear completely. Alright. Thanks. Yeah, there's a good look at the lid right there, and there seems to be, I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. Looks like some sort of seed. They're skinning it. I have no idea. I do know that this is made with palm oil. Maybe that's what that is. I have no idea what that is. We also have a beef flavored one of these. Also, no instructions, but pictures of this seed all over the canister. I guess looking at here, it looks like some sort of red broth, maybe some corn going on in there, but it looks like cabbage. That's just all I can see going off of just the pictures. And let's get the lid off this. Take a peek inside. Alright, what? This one comes with a fork. That's weird. Take a peek at that. Alright, we've got 3 pouches going on, and there's our ramen noodles hanging out down there. Check those out. Now the inside of this canister right here, oddly enough, smells exactly like the Asian supermarket that I bought it in. The entire place smells like this. Alright, so in this packet we've got our dehydrated vegetables. This one we've got some sort of a red sauce going on. Liquid. And in this one it feels like some sort of powder going on. Powder seasoning. Okay, lucky us. Inside I do see what appears to be a fill line. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but there is a fill line inside the canister. So well, I think I'm going to boil up some water and throw all of these packets in there and try to steam these out, and we'll see what we get. Alright, so that's going to be the JML artificial stew pork flavored noodles. Stick around. Alright guys, I'm back. I've got our JML ramen bowl, the artificial stewed pork flavor. It's finished. We've let this steam for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes now. I haven't taken the lid off. I added the water along with the dried powder and the dried vegetables. I still have the liquid pouch because on most of these you put the liquid pouch in afterwards. So I crack the lid off real quick, and so far so good. Looking pretty good. And take a peek in there. You can see there's still like a little bit of broth going on. All of our veggies are there along the edges. Time to add this red sauce pouch, whatever this is. Oh, that's pasty. Kind of like a tomato paste consistency going on there. I thought we were going to have a problem with getting all of it out of the pouch, but no, it all kind of came out in one clump. And once again, there's that fork that they gave us inside. And yeah, that's pretty solid. You know, if you had to, that's a pretty good solid fork. It snapped right into place. Yeah, no complaints. I haven't seen that yet. Not going to use it, but it's nice that they included it. It still does slightly kind of smell like the supermarket that I bought this from. They must be eating the living shit out of these things up inside there. These noodles are so bleached, white looking. It's amazing. I've never seen such white noodles on any of the bowls that we've had on this show. Seems like we're dealing with a real thin noodle here. They didn't plump up very much, and there's still an awful lot of broth left in the bowl. And we didn't even fill it all the way up to that fill line. There's no sign of the kernels of corn that we saw in the picture on the front. Actually, most of the vegetables seem to have disappeared. Every once in a while you'll see a sliver of carrot go by. And a lot of what looks like scallion. Yeah, doesn't really smell like stewed pork. Alright, I've twirled up a pretty good amount here. Let me go ahead and hit this one time. I'll let you know what I think. Now, the noodles are cooked pretty good. And like I say, it's a thin noodle. It's got a little spring to the chew. I do notice that the noodle has a slight flavor of its own. And I don't really dig that. I like flavorless noodles. I like when the broth or the sauce, whatever the flavoring is, does the talking. So, enough of that. I'm going to try some of the broth and try to, you know, catch a feel for whatever the flavor is here, the artificial stewed pork. Yeah, I'm not really digging that. Slightly minty, and kind of taste a little bit like the seasonings that you would find in like a pork chop rub. Very salty, really greasy. You know, all of that put together, you know, with the water, just comes off hella greasy. Not much pork flavor going on there at all. Just the flavor of the noodles and pretty much, yeah, salty grease. Not digging this at all. I couldn't even have a good time snacking on this. I'll never buy this again. This is a 2 out of 5. So there you have it. It's the artificial stewed pork flavored ramen noodles, the bowl from JML. If you've had this already, let me know what you think. Leave us a message down in the comment section. You can also follow me on Twitter at TheRealMrDirty. As always, get out of here. Go have a rotten day.